Shipwreck, Part 3 by Richard Platt. Those who escape a sinking ship celebrate their good luck only briefly, because their ordeal is just beginning. The obvious danger they face is drowning, but cold seas can also kill in just minutes. Life rafts provide protection against both, but perhaps the cruelest hazard of all is thirst. Seawater is everywhere, but it contains salt, and drinking it makes the body dehydrated. When fresh water runs out, it's better to drink nothing and wait for rain. Thirst may torture survivors, but it will not kill them for 2 weeks, provided they can avoid the moisture loss caused by sweating. Food is surprisingly unimportant, but shelter is critical. Sunlight consumes vital water and burns and blisters the skin. Suffering these hazards has driven shipwrecked mariners mad, but those who are determined enough to endure them have been rescued after more than 4 months at sea. I'm just going to show you a few of the pictures of some survivors of a whale wreck and some of the equipment that is used today and has been used in the past to ensure that people who survive shipwrecks also survive being at sea. When a distress call summons lifeboat crews, they do not waste a second. They jump into waterproof clothes and hurriedly board the rescue boat, for the slightest delay can mean lost lives. The vessel they launch is called a lifeboat, but it has little else in common with survival craft launched from sinking ships. These lifeboats are speedy and unsinkable. They are specially built to search for and rescue mariners in distress. There are many types, from inshore inflatables to large offshore lifeboats that can answer distress calls up to 50 miles away. Lifeboats cannot reach more distant emergencies quickly enough, so helicopters respond to those calls. This man began the first national lifeboat rescue service. And here are just a few of the types of lifeboats that have been used over the years to save lives. Interesting, isn't it? That's not a boat. Okay. What kind of equipment do you think's on a lifeboat? Well, in the bridge or wheelhouse of a modern lifeboat, computers and radio equipment help the crew to speed toward vessels in distress. Automatic navigation systems pinpoint the lifeboat's location with the aid of radio signals from satellites and coastal beacons. A computerized chart plotter shows the surrounding coastlines, buoys, and hazards. A sonic depth finder measures water depth. Radio equipment allows the crew to keep in touch with other rescue services and with the vessel in trouble. For the rescue itself, though, equipment has changed very little in 50 years. Shown here are some of the tools and tackle that lifeboats carry, but one important detail is missing. The bravery of the volunteer crew is the most vital equipment of all, for without it, every rescue attempt would fail. It's just a few of the items that are used in saving the victims of a shipwreck. Thanks for listening, and join us tomorrow for the next section.